My name is Brianna Ashe. I am a BFA student at UMass Amherst, and I'm working on my thesis project right now. For my project, I'm focusing on urban landscape and the abstraction of what you see when you look at a city. Today, I will be working on a couple paintings, and I will be carving into a couple palettes that I've been painting for my show. Okay, so I started doing woodcuts about 5 years ago at Springfield Technical Community College, and I completely fell in love with the process and each layer. I just recently did a woodcut that was 6 foot by 3 foot, and it took me about 2 months to carve, and it was part of this event called Big Ink put on by my friend Lyle. I used the tape as like a guide. I painted this first, I sanded it really well so it's smooth, and it kind of gives this like illusion that it's still rough. There's knots in the wood, there's nails, it's frayed in certain areas. And then I painted it, sanded it again, let the grain come through in certain areas. I really want that to be clear in like all my work, that there's like grain, because everything that I'm painting on for thesis is wood paneling or found wood, like these palettes, which are found objects that you would find in like an urban area, that you'll really find on like any street corner in a city. And then I am carving it to like let the wood come through, and it's also going to reference woodcuts and my knowledge of that. For the show, there will be 3 woodcuts on palettes, very minimal, same color palette. And each palette will only have like one or two buildings on it. This one will probably only have 1. So when I'm done carving, I'll sand in between and I'll make it look very smooth. But I'll keep the raw wood so it comes through. I want you to find familiar things in my work, things that make you happy, things that make you feel good. One of my pieces that I'm working on right now is all these different blocks with like shapes and forms and different lines on them. They're very simple, very minimal. And then I'm going to have about 400 of these little blocks arranged on the wall. And then in between each block, or every few, is going to be text or things that I've heard in passing in a city or anywhere in an urban area, on campus, in town. And these are just things that I've heard that I think sound stupid or funny or are really fascinating, and you might not understand it, but it might make you laugh. It might be something that you can relate with or you've heard before. I'm really excited for this project. I've never been more excited to make any work.